Today I'm going to show you the best side hustle of all time. It's called UGC, which is user generated content, and it's how kids that are 20 years old are making 5 to 10 to 20 grand per month as content creators. Now they don't need big followings, they don't need fancy equipment. All you need is an iPhone, and I'll show you exactly how that works and break that down for you this video so that by the end of the day today, you can have a portfolio made, be in discussions with brands, and making money by the end of the week. I promise. I have a creator community with over 300 UGC creators that have done this exact playbook. I'm going to show you exactly how it works and show you my path as well, how I did it when I was starting off as a creator 3 years ago. Just to give you a little credibility, my name is Owen Nurmanen. I'm a content creator with over 160,000 followers, but it wasn't always that way. When I started out, I had just a couple hundred. Actually, when I just started, I had zero. Just like you, just like anyone that's ever done content and grown to 160,000 followers, you have zero when you start. But pretty soon, in my first year, I ended up signing a $4,000 per month brand deal for 6 months. And this is exactly how I did it. I started posting on social media because I was like, you know what? I'm in a sales job. I don't know what's going to happen for me. I may as well post and see if I can try to make money online or with a following or whatever it takes, right? I was willing to do anything. So I started posting, started going viral, getting some likes, some views and stuff like that. And I had this first viral video right here. And what ended up happening with that video is it gave me a ton of confidence because once I knew how to go viral, I knew I could actually just keep doing that. And it was a volume game. So I started going viral more and more and more, growing my account slowly but surely. And when I hit like 10, 12K followers, I ended up getting in contact with this company called Whoop. And Whoop is a fitness wearable company. They're an integration of software and hardware. It goes right on your wrist. I don't use it anymore. I use Garmin because they cut me. That's a story for another time. But basically, I ended up signing a $3,750 deal with them per month for 6 months. And then I got a 3-month extension after that for a 20% raise in my rates. And then I got another 6-month extension after that for another 20% raise in my rates. So by the end of it, I was charging $1,980 per UGC video that I did. Okay, and this is what it looks like. I send you a contract. They're like, hey, we love your content. We think you'd be great at doing fitness content for us and showing off our thing. And so I was making videos promoting this company and they were paying me to do it per video. My UGC rate was like $500 and my sponsored post rate was around $1,000. So it averaged to about $750 per video when I started, which is amazing with only 12,000 followers. I'm going to show you how you can do that with 0 followers because that's what we do with my creator community and we have all the results in the world. So this is what payments look like. Getting 4K a month was just insane. I ended up leaving my sales job, which this was me in New York. I actually hated that job, but there was good people that work there. Don't get me wrong in case any of them see this, but making 4K a month as a salesperson when I was also making 4K a month from posting a few videos a month was just like, why am I here? So I ended up leaving the job. I started growing my TikTok even more, and I was starting getting paid from TikTok too for how many views I was getting. So the combination of brand deals plus views from TikTok had me around like $18,000 per month, even though I had like 20K followers at this time. So the whole reason why I show that is because it's basically allowed me to do whatever I want. And I think if you're looking for a side hustle, UGC is the best way to do whatever you want while maybe you keep your job because you really like your job and it's stable and fine. But you still want to make 3-5K a month extra, maybe more. UGC is the path to do that. Or maybe you're just like, I'm going to be a content creator. I feel it in my soul and I don't know how to actually make money off of my followers. I've had people, join my creator community that have hundreds of thousands of followers making no money. And we've literally turned them around in a month and had them print. So there's an entire playbook for it. And to start, the first thing that you want to do is make a UGC portfolio. This is my UGC portfolio that I haven't changed in a long time, and it's made me a ton of money. Okay, so just copy this, go on Canva, I'll put a template in the description, copy this portfolio, and you will make a lot of money with UGC. I guarantee you. First thing is a casual picture. You don't want to, put a headshot or anything that professional. You want to show that you're just a normal person, you're a creator, whatever. Link your socials, put some proof in right away of who you've worked with, and then put your contact and where you are. Then your next thing should be examples. Right away, brands want to see that you're comfortable on camera, you can talk to a camera, you know how to use text hooks and things like that, or green screen effect. And these are all different video styles. And again, I'll link this in the description if you want my exact portfolio. And I would just honestly copy these 4 styles of video. But don't copy my work, but take those 4 styles, whether it's voiceover, talking head, green screen effect, or a combination of some of those, right? And then you put in a case study. And this is my best case study that I did with Whoop. And if you don't have this case study yet, no problem. I'm gonna show you how you can get starter deals without ever working with a brand before so that you can make $1,000 by the end of the week. Okay, putting those case studies in, showing that my ads have been ran and gotten tens of thousands of likes. It's really important for brands to know that because they can put 2 and 2 together. And then just having my rates. I haven't actually changed my rates in this portfolio forever. I'm probably never going to change my portfolio again because it's done really well and I don't really have to. And then you just show like clients that you've worked with, and it's actually that easy. You don't have to do anything more than this. Just put this together. You can do it in an hour or 2 on Canva today. And then the next thing you want to do is start going to platforms to apply for jobs. So SideShift is basically a UGC platform for Gen Z. So if you're in Gen Z, you're in college, you're under 26, 27 years old, maybe 30 years old, go look at SideShift. It's one of the best platforms in terms of volume to get deals right now. And those deals might be $800 a month or $1,000 a month, but they're still $800 to $1,000 a month as the UGC creator. So take your portfolio, go on SideShift and make an account. This is the brand view because I own a Bible app. So I actually hire creators off of this. You can see I have 1,000 applicants. But with my creator community, one of the most common places that creators get deals is through SideShift. So we really recommend it, at least starting there. The next thing is Billo. If you're a little bit older, maybe you're out of the US, you're in Australia or something like that, Billo is great. You can expect to do $100 a video realistically like every day on Billo. Like it's a great place to start. So you can go be applying for deals on Billo, and then also The Right Fit is another one that's worked well for us recently. A lot of our creators are getting wins here as well. And what some of those wins look like, Matt basically talking about how he applied on some of these. He signed 2 deals today. Druv's TikTok shop creator, but he did like 12K commission in a month, which is pretty good. 12 grand in his pocket. John, same thing. Remy ended up getting a deal as doing meta ads and repping with that as well. Same with Josh, doing more deals. Remy signing deals. Matt signing more deals. Pretty much just goes like that forever. We have creators getting millions of views. Josh signing even more deals. Robert Vargas signing 2 deals in a day. 3 UGC deals lined up in the same day. It's crazy. Josh signing 5 deals. Another Josh signing another deal. Matt, Amron getting followers, like so many. John Blakesley actually left his job. We have a special role in our community where creators who are doing more than 10K a month get this role from content, which is really cool. And then on top of that, if we go to the WAP, we have like a wins channel. We actually just migrated to WAP because I think it's essentially the future. But we have job postings for creators that want to join and get hand-fed deals. They just go to job postings and then apply and they get those deals. But I just started off today with 2 creators in the past 24 hours have signed 3K per month deals, which is amazing. I mean, that is really my goal with this community, is to have the highest earning UGC. I want people to make a shit ton of money from content so that they don't have to work a terrible job. Okay, not everyone can be an influencer, I fully agree with you. But pretty much everyone on the planet can do UGC as long as you have an iPhone and you can have an internet connection. If you can do that, we can teach you everything else and you can make money from it. Again, UGC is the perfect side hustle because you can do it from anywhere. Like I was just in Switzerland traveling for the past week. And then before that, I was in Finland for a couple weeks. And then I was in London for like 4 days. I was in California, Idaho, fly fishing, essentially living my life as a UGC creator. That's what I want you guys to do because it's actually a much better life. You don't need to make $1 million. That could be a great goal. But if you can do 10K a month, it actually gives you a good amount of freedom to think about what you want to do long term. And UGC is the best way to do that. Now, if you want to charge 2K a video like I do personally for UGC, then I really recommend growing your personal brand. As soon as you grow your personal brand, you can start charging significantly more dollars. But most people who are just starting with 0 followers can go build their portfolio, start applying on these platforms, and get deals today. That is what I would recommend. It's by far what we've seen to be the most effective way to make a lot of money as a creator. And then from there, there's many other things you can do. We've had creators go on from Content Circle to start their own apps, start their own businesses, start communities. do coaching, whatever it is. And because they learned content and they learned how to sell, and they're in a great community full of other creators that are trying to make a career out of content, they've learned that they can take all these different paths. So just want to leave that with you guys today. If you wanted to get to 10K a month, that's exactly what I would do. And then after, this week of you building a portfolio, getting these deals, take the case studies that you get from these brands and then go back to your portfolio and add them in. Add the videos, your best performing videos into the video section, add some case studies into the case study section as well. And then from there, you can kind of just leverage that portfolio to get bigger, higher paying deals. That's the best thing you can do. Highly recommend it. And yeah, I hope this helps. If it does, message me on Instagram. Always love to help people. And yeah, just make a career out of content. I mean, one of the big reasons why I do this is because, as a regular white dude with like a 3.3 GPA, I wasn't going to go work in investment banking or PE or any of those things and make 500K a year in corporate. But through content, I had an iPhone. It was possible for me. So if you have nothing going for you, but you have an iPhone, highly recommend this. Okay? So have a great one. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.